This is Blythe Stevens, MFA Bliss Catalyst using they, she pronouns, and creator of A Blythe Coach, helping multi-passionate creatives dance through their difficulties and take leaps of faith into lives of fulfillment and satisfaction. Today, I thought I'd walk you through one of the foundations of my life of purpose and fulfillment, which is my morning rituals, the way that I get clear and focused on what's most important to me so I can achieve everything I set out to do in the day, and the way I reset to start fresh each and every day. And most of that takes place right here in my living room in my little altar for ritual, including lots of notebooks and books, very limited use of my phone, as we'll see, and other tools such as crystals and essential oils and tools of creativity that I use in my bullet journal and also in my artist dates, which are about a weekly occurrence. So on a daily basis, upon waking, actually created a little list inside my current bullet journal for 2022. If you'd like more of a tour of what this setup looks like and what that involves, I'd be super glad to share that with you. But for today, we'll focus in just on the morning ritual. So first thing, I answer the call of nature and wash up, but then I'll come out and make some coffee and settle in here at my altar. And the first thing I get out typically is my daily journal. So this little daily journal, I set up a few of my habit trackers and some notes. I might take some notes on my dreams or any thoughts from the previous day and the morning so far. I'll record what sort of practices I'm doing that morning and what appointments I have that day. I'll copy the most important tasks over for that day from my weekly spread in my bullet journal. And then I will also immediately upon waking not touch any social media or start up my computer or check any email until after my whole morning ritual is complete. So that's important that I'm not interrupted by other thoughts and stimuli or very limited interruption so that I can move through the process smoothly and build momentum. I use a daily gratitude practice, and for that I do have the gratitude app on my phone, so I'll note it there. But then later in the day, I also have an abundance practice where I think about the ways in which I felt or experienced richness and abundance that day, and that is kept in hard copy in the notebook. So I use both electronic and hard copy materials. I may do some sort of devotional reading, including prayers and scripture, or inspirational reading. And I always, every day, practice some German, usually on my Duolingo app. I'm continuing to practice and learn vocabulary and grammar on there, so I'm learning some language early in the day in order to be able to refer back to it and think about it throughout the day. I like to read, as I mentioned, but that also might include poetry and nonfiction. Usually I save my fiction or my pleasure reading for later as well. And I've been practicing, inspired by Seana Barbes, a morning manifesto practice as well. So I had that written down, was reading it. I've also done a sound recording and I'm going to play with listening to that as a way to further tap into intuition and my subconscious programming, as well as my conscious activities that I'm tackling each day. I practice yoga, and like I said, I'll take notes on what I've done for a yoga practice each day, whether it's a personal practice between 5 and 50 minutes, or if I choose to do a live class or a video to experience different styles. I also meditate, and I've got a lot of materials, thoughts that I've had on my meditation process so far, the meditation daily challenge that I did last year, there's a blog about that, and also ideas for developing your own meditation practice. But currently this year, I'm working on a loving kindness practice and building up from about 20 minutes a day to 30 over the course of the year is my hope. And I'll use props for the yoga, meditation, and pranayama or breathing practice such as candles, incense, my crystals and stones, oils, yoga props, a foam roller, a ball. So there's a lot of recuperative self-massage, yin yoga, my meditation cushion. I like to use a mala and a singing bowl as well, although of course all these tools are a luxury and something that I've gotten to collect over time. Then I practice daily morning pages inspired by Julia Cameron. That current notebook is here, although I'll go through more than one notebook in a year. That is something I do on weekdays only. I've decided to take the weekends off from that sort of writing practice, but I get that writing in. The goal is 5 times a week on weekdays. And then I'll revisit my bullet journal for the week and for the month and maybe even for the quarter and the year to make sure that my daily activities that I have planned are aligned with my highest priorities and being. I definitely include my artist prayer, also quotes about my annual theme of love, my purpose, which is joy, my essence, which is buoyant, creative, curious, love, and leader, my mission, which is inspire, equip, and liberate, and my vision to support my community to live extraordinary lives through coaching, yoga, and dance education are also here on the early pages of my bullet journal. My annual theme and ideas about ways to practice and embody that theme of love. So that's what the design of my current morning routine or ritual looks like. And the key, of course, is making it habitual or is making it routine. So that's something that I reliably can count on each day to inspire and support me. What does your morning ritual look like? What does it include? And what can you squeeze into the day to help you have that sense of inspiration and motivation and momentum? Let me know and come connect with me as well on Instagram at A Blythe Coach. I'll see you there.